Not in watch yourself. I am not in the mood. All right, bet. Y'all ready? Oh man. What's going on, beautiful people? What's everybody doing? How's my cut look? We'll get into that after the show gets going. I am just tired. I got home at like 5:30 last night. Or this morning, I should say. Yeah, my hairline's fucking light and fading. Fuck you. Let's get into these topics. It's Friday. Let's chipper up this shit as best I can. We're gonna talk about this Tripledemic, which is that's a fucking doozy. Way to go, huh? They're just making shit up. They playing with us. They just really making shit up at this point. A couple topics. I start recording and I gotta make some points. Susan, I did not do this. They bring this on themselves. I promise. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. My shit was so random. Let's record and we'll do this. I don't like people playing with my time. It's the only thing that I can honestly say that I besides my kids, don't fuck with my time.
One, two. Check me out right here, yo.
Yo, the sun don't shine forever, but as long as it's here, then we might as well shine together. Better now than never, business before pleasure. P. Diddy and the fam, who you know do it better. Yeah, right, no matter what, we airtight. So when you hear something, make sure you hear right. Don't make an ass out of yourself by assuming my music keeps you moving. What are you proving? You know that I'm 2 levels above you, baby. Hug me, baby, I'ma make you love me.
They gon' flag the whole shit.
Crazy, ain't gon' get you nothing but
So what? Let them flag it.
it's only gonna leave you broke. So the only thing left now is God for these cats. And big, you know you too hard for these cats. I'ma win cause I'm too smart for these cats. While they making up facts, I'm making up flat. In the commission, you ask for permission to hit him. He don't like me, hit him while wifey was with him.
You heard of us?
The murderer, most shady, been on the low lately. The feds hate me.
The sun
It's Kasabian. Kasabian Lavoe Show. What's going on, beautiful people? My name is Kasabian Lavoe. Welcome back to the Kasabian Lavoe Show, episode 386, live from Las Vegas. And I'll be your host with talent on loan from God. Was that good? How did I do? Every time I listen to that song, I rewrote certain words. Like, I think you should have said cats and then cowards, like flip that. In the beginning, should have flipped. If Puff wants, we can redo that. I'm so down. Puff, call me. I'm so available. The commission asked for permission to hit him. You don't like me, hit him while wifey was with him. You don't understand nothing about that. What's going on, beautiful people? It is Friday. Let's get into today's show. Let's get into these topics. I got a bunch of just loose topics that we don't got to get into too deep, but they're funny. So let's have a laugh. I want to do a show with my wife about the lies that I've told to get chicks to come over so that we could sleep with them, because I think it'd be funny as shit. Like, I just want to hear what I think it'd be funny if that's gonna be one of our we're gonna work on that and then we're gonna post it. But that shit's gonna be funny. I heard her. Oh, you hear him use. I think that should be great. I would love to hear the lies that rappers tell to get laid, but I want to know what your wife thinks that you say or did say. I mean, even if you didn't live a poly life and you was just out there being a slime ball, I just want to know. I think it's funny, but you got to be able to have the adult conversation. Don't be a pussy. Let's talk about hydrogen cars. I just had something funny to say. The talent pool is running out. Where's Loner? Loner, where you at? Loner, sir, where are you? I'll text you, because you supposed to be here. This motherfucker, bro. I'm talking shit till Loner gets here. He's our B mic. Like, why aren't you here? I want to do like an America's Next Top podcast co-host and have like a few co-hosts. And then I hate people. I really don't even want to do this. I really was thinking that we could do this shit in the park, so that way I can't see you in the chat. Are you chatting in the chat? It don't even show nothing. Remember last time the chat was fucking up? Oh, that's wild. Damn, don't send me that. That shit just hurt my feelings. You just hurt my feelings. Don't do that. That was sad. That's so sad. I hate Friday shows because of this. We might use the show with the co-host. Am I not on the X? We might use the show with the co-host to cover Fridays, because Fridays are starting to really suck ass. You're ghetto. Shut up. All right. Good. I'm glad Loner's here. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Let's shout out a couple that got married. Well, at least told everybody they got married. CMOS is being banned. I know that shit fucked me up, but like 95 essential vitamins and shit. Why would they do that? But we'll talk about CMOS being banned. A Tripledemic. I don't know if this is real. At this point, I feel like they're really fucking with us. But a Tripledemic is here. It's not a burger. It's not a burger. I thought it was a burger. Not a burger. Not a burger. Diddy got weed. Bang is bankrupt. 5 reasons to use your credit cards. Oh, I don't even think it was 5. I think we just pulled a few. 5 reasons to use your credit cards as opposed to your debit cards. And we have some world news from India. I want to talk about how disgusting the air is there. And it was so bad, they shut down schools. So that's definitely something to keep an eye out for. Hey, real fast, don't hit me up at 2 a.m. and ask me to check your girl's IG. Don't ask me to do anything. But if you ask me to do that, I'll send you a video of me plowing her. Don't do that. Don't do that. It was so random. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, can you check this girl's IG for me? What? No, bitch. Who the fuck are you talking to? Nah, dog. I don't even have an IG. And I'm definitely, for sure, I'm always up. I don't sleep. You act like I don't. Okay, I'm just bougie, but I'm up all the time. But still, boy was like, can you check and see? because I love her. I don't know what was going on, but I'm assuming he thought I was fucking her, and I'm not. So sorry, Doug. Good try, I guess. I'm not about that life anymore. Not about that life anymore. Hydrogen cars are in Australia, and I want to get into it a little more later, but I thought it was kind of funny because I don't sell that shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought it was funny because they said the hydrogen car spits out water. Imagine a bunch of hydrogen cars on the freeway. Now you got to deal with wet roads and shit, and you slipping and sliding all over the road. And you're like, fucking hydrogen cars, you motherfuckers. Like, I'm just saying, it seems like the alternative for clean air is going to be dangerous driving. So we'll see how this shit goes. We'll definitely keep an eye up on that. No, dead ass. He was like, yo, can you check Shorty's IG for me? And I'm like, what? I don't even have an IG. But I was just so befuddled. Like, why do you think I would be the guy? Like, do you know who I am? You don't want me checking your girl's IG, dog. I'm honest. I'll bring that bitch over. How that bitch scissoring. What's the Cardi line? What, finger popping your bitch or something and then make you bitches scissor? Yeah, all that shit. All that shit. That's just terrible. Hey, being pretty isn't really a talent, and some of that is running out for a lot of y'all. I was laughing because I was with one of my babies yesterday. She's 21. She looks like she's 15. I'm 35. I probably look like I don't know, like 19 or some shit. I don't know. No, but that ass, like, we look mad young, so I'm laughing because my daughter's 12, and my when I say my baby's because she's my little cousin, but that's my little baby. My daughter's 12. My daughter's taller than my little cousin, and my daughter was like, yo, ain't you like 15 or 16? And my little cousin's like, I'm 21. Just watching that whole interaction was so funny for my baby to think that that was a thing. But we age well. Some of y'all don't age well. I heard somebody say that they don't post pictures because they sell them. So you ain't changed your profile picture in 14 years. Shut the fuck up. You ain't selling shit, liar. Yeah, I'm wearing a jersey, so what? Thanks for asking. Shout out to Miss Puerto Rico and Miss Argentina who got married, or they've been married, but they came out and told everybody they've been together for quite some time, but they didn't want to make it a big deal, and good for them. I'm glad they could live in their love. I'm for love. If it's not about love, pues que se vaya la pinga, tú entiendes? Pero if it's love, no, dale para allá. Good for them. Very pretty people. Hopefully, they have a happy life. CMOS is being banned, and I can't find shit about it, but it seems like it's going up with the FDA, and everybody's really looking into it because it seems to be a bunch of bullshit. But I don't know. I'm not a scientist. What the fuck do I know? Maybe there's something there that you can tell me. Do you know anything about CMOS? Can you comment below and tell me if the shit really works? I tried it one time. I almost threw up. Like, I don't like tea. Just drama. Pero tea, like, ooh, no. If the FDA bans CMOS, what, will you go cultivate your own CMOS? Is that a thing? Are you really going to go out to the sea and look for CMOS? Susan, you are lying like shit. Susan wants to make me tea and crumpets. Never. She said, you have to primp up. She said, I'm a primp pansy. Should I do the Bitcoin recap? Bitcoin is very interesting, and I'm afraid to see what people are going to do with it in the future because it's dropping now. Oh no, it hit its lowest point this year, and this year they said it was going to reach 100,000 a coin. It's interesting to see where we sit today as opposed to where we sat a couple months ago. Even with NFTs, I mean, the whole digital space seemed to have really took a hit. Meta only makes sense, or that in a virtual world only makes sense in a draconian, evil, disgusting world. The real outside world will never scare off people. It might, but not as much as you think. We're still outside. Motherfuckers are coughing all over the fucking place. All the technology in the world will never take that away. Like, you just want people to live in fucking cubicles and be controlled by your fucking robots. And it just doesn't work. NFTs were never going to work. NFTs were terrible drawings that people were trying to put on you and tell you they were going to be special. The issue was, if nobody was buying your shitty drawings or your terrible ideas before NFTs, they're not going to buy them now. The only thing I liked about NFTs is that it was a contract that there was a digital contract that had the power and the ability, the way it was structured, to take a percentage every time something was sold, and you would have a record every single time that piece moved. I thought that was great. As far as those stupid ass JPEGs, y'all are idiots for thinking that shit was worth anything. It's just like Pokemon cards. The shits ain't worth nothing until you make them worth something. I hate tea. It's fucking gross. I'm a man. I don't even know if that means anything, but I don't like tea. Don't spend money on shit you don't understand. And NFTs, they do make sense for certain people, not for everyone. Will they take over the space? No, they never were going to. That shit was all hype. It was a very specific type of person that liked that weird ass shit, and they all got what they wanted for sure. I will express wholeheartedly to speak to somebody who is more knowledgeable about investing than me, and be prepared for what's to come. That was responsible for Friday. Now let's have fun. I just watched the Baddies West Coast audition 1 and 2. Oh my fucking God. Let me tell you something. Man, first off, Zeus, now we blurring out titties? I don't pay my $5.99 or my $4.99 for y'all to blur out titties, okay? I am all for random titties on my TV. That motherfucker's big as shit, and I laugh every time I look up and it's just some random girl's titties on my TV. Don't take that from me. It's one of my only joys. It wasn't as violent, and I like that. I still say that I have a better idea for the baddies or for any house with a bunch of girls. I got a great idea for one of those type of houses. Who's the girl with the ponytail? Damn it. She didn't have the ponytail this time. We gonna have her on the show. The fuck is her name? Corey or some shit? I don't know, but I want to get Mandy that long ass ponytail. Yeah. Shout out to Rolly. I love Rolly. Rolly's dope as shit. The cast looks very diverse so far. We'll see what happens with part 3. The fights are really weird, and I think the space is too big. They still haven't figured it out over there at Zeus. They're getting it, though. It's not there yet, but we're getting better, and I appreciate what they're doing. But, man, I'm going to tell you, I cannot wait for this shit to start. These are my favorite shows. I love all the ratchet shit. It is the funnest fucking shit ever. I should have scammed people, too. Bro, let me tell you something. I think for like $12,000, I could rent out a hotel, get like 20 girls. I can get like 150 girls to come, make sure there's no fighting, get them to stand there and look cute, and then I get them to go do shit like Joe Rogan. It'll be like Fear Factor with hot chicks. All right, ladies, welcome to the Bellagio. You got to clean the fucking water, and then like whoever cleans the water the fastest or whatever the fuck gets a prize. I don't know. I just think it's boring as fuck that they just be going to clubs and shit. Like, make them girls do some shit, man. That shit is boring as fuck. Like, y'all don't even, like, throw parties that help anybody. Y'all don't even give back to the community. Like, y'all just a bunch of goofy-ass bitches fighting over nothing. I hate that. But at the same time, I love it, and I need it, and it's everything. It's my everything. You know when the Grinch's heart goes goo-goom, 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 that shit happens every time I see the Zeus logo. It's so exciting. Natalie sucks ass. She can get the fuck up out of there, bro. I don't like what she brings to the... Yo, look at my face, y'all. So sad. So sad. Ruin my face. Can't believe they're going to ban CMOS. Y'all believe that shit? Not the CMOS. At the beginning of the show, I started off by saying I don't like when people waste my time. Like, don't play with my time. And yesterday, my time was very abused. And I just can't even fucking make up. I got home at 5:30 because of all the bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Better not happen again. It just better not happen again. All right. Let's get into these stories. It's proper podicate. I'm gonna do the turn. Ready? This is where you come for the news. Is this world news? This is world news. All right, y'all. This story's out of the Wall Street Journal. This is about how shitty this winter is going to be. And when I say shitty, to be honest with you, a tripledemic sounds like probably the easiest shit that we're going to deal with. And they're saying that we have COVID, the flu, and some other. I'll let the doctors tell you. That's how we're starting with our news. And this is where you come for the news. So I'm going to give you the good news. It's Friday. Why'd you do this? The Wall Street Journal. The fall shaping up as rough and unpredictable. Wait up. I told myself that I wouldn't stop the stories and then like talk my shit in between. But that's just how I like to read my stories. All I wanted to say before I start, whoever comes up with the next fucking name, hit me up. I just want to be a part. What the fuck is a tripledemic? Y'all made that shit up. Y'all could have called it anything. Give us a call. We got way better fucking names than that. That's all I have to say. Then I'll talk shit at the end. Maybe. The fall shaping up, maybe, as a rough and unpredictable one for respiratory viruses. So all my asthmatics out there, please be careful. Me, my son, and my daughter have already experienced this bullshit. It is not fun. We had fevers. I sweated. I slept for 12 hours. That was pretty fantastical, but my body's been all fucking weak and shit for a little while now. COVID-19 cases and hospitalizations are simmering at a... Wow, that's... Nobody's talked about COVID. I stopped doing that, Kasabian. At a substantial level with the new Omicron subvariant, and it's always a fucking new one, and the coming holiday season threatening to drive them higher. Other viruses, including influenza and respiratory... How am I supposed to read that word? That word doesn't even make sense. Syncytial virus or RSV. They couldn't just call it RSV. I'm sorry. Are surging earlier than usual after 2 years of unusually low sporadic transmission. Well, we didn't have people outside and everybody had masks on. My oldest daughter started wearing a mask. She said people keep coughing. So maybe it's time for masks again. And the viruses will likely interact with each other in ways that researchers can't fully anticipate. In quotes, it does appear to... This is fucking great, bro. It does appear to be that... These new doctors are stupid as fuck, aren't they? Like, the old ones kind of knew some shit. These new ones are some real fucking cocksuckers, right? It does appear to be that there is some viral competition that goes on. Well, that's good to know. And that came from Aubrey Gordon, an associate professor of I can't fucking read epidemiology at the University of Michigan State in Public Health. You know, why do they always use teachers? Because somebody else answer me that. Susan, can we Google that shit? Mitigation measures such as distancing, masking, and reducing travel during the COVID pandemic had a marked impact on other respiratory viruses, which are making a comeback as fewer people are taking precautions and likely have recent exposure. I mean, honestly, it's just everybody's outside again, so we're catching colds that we didn't catch. Fighting the best part. No, I don't want them to fight. I don't want them to fight. I want them to be productive women in society. We can fight a little bit, but damn it, I'd rather they do cool shit. Like, there's so many cool things to do in Vegas. I could get a group of 12 women to go wild the fuck out in Vegas and like have a good time. Even do like a cabaret. I think, and I would... Kasabian's cabaret? Are you kidding me? Oh man, I'd be a fuck boy if you don't. Man, look. These subvariants and all these the COVID subvariants and all the different respiratory infections and respiratory diseases that are going around. They're common for this time of year. What isn't common is that we've basically sheltered ourselves to the point where we don't have immunity. So those of us that do have any type of asthma or any type of respiratory dealings, beware. This cold can turn into bronchitis. It can turn into pneumonia. And for babies, it's fucking put them in the hospital. You need to get on your asthma machines, get your inhalers, and just make sure you're not really doing anything to exacerbate your asthma. Please be safe, especially in the cold weather. I don't know about you. I enjoy the cold weather for my asthma. Maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. It's a good thing. Oh shit, wrong one. This is world news. The other stuff was just news, but this is world news. So if you live in the world, this is for you. It's popping. Wait, what? Fuck you. You said my show sounds like a garbage whorehouse? Fuck you. My girls would be like giving food to homeless people and shit. They all cut hair. My nose is dripping. Susan! All the girls cut hair and do nails and shit. So put them motherfuckers to work. Like, why are they always just like sitting around doing nothing? Fuck that. Back to world news. Do you live in New Delhi? Are you in India? Well, shit got shut down today. Stories out of Reuters. New Delhi shuts its primary schools and the city government considers restricting road traffic as Indian capital continues to be engulfed by high levels of air pollution. Let me briefly take a pause in between this like I always do. The EPA is the biggest terrorist to the American economy. I've said that over and over and I mean it because of shit like this. Why is their air so bad that they had to tell everybody to stay home? What the fuck does me driving a car that blows bubbles out the ass help with that shit? And what do you like? That's it. That's all they said was that. And then they showed a bunch of pictures of shitty pollution. Shitty pollution. Is the EPA really helping anything? Or is it just restricting business in America? Because India is going to shit in a smog basket. And guess what? Here's the secret. It doesn't stay in fucking India. It blows around. So they're not really fucking themselves. They're fucking everybody for free. That's the fucking problem. Who got Rona? Me? No, man. My nose drips when they turn the fan on. It blows like dust around. Do you see this cut on my face? This shit is I need to laser this. Are you crazy? This is like adding on to my bill of plastic surgery. Next year, I'm going to have so much plastic surgery, you ain't going to recognize me no more. I'm going to be hot. I'm going to be bad. Fuck y'all. I want to have those stupid ass white teeth that look like this big. I want to have teeth like Yo Gotti. I want teeth like this. I want my fake teeth this big. I want my shit to look like Yo Gotti. I swear to God. Not even Yo Gotti. What's that boy? What's Consequence? His big tooth ass. Whoever got big ass teeth, I want big teeth. Big dumbass. Steve Harvey teeth. Big as fuck for no reason. It's been hella cold. Yup. Hey, Megaballs, that's you? What's your name? God damn it. I can't remember your fucking name. Gilbert's nephew. Is that you? I don't remember. Why are you on Twitch? Go to YouTube. We just started streaming on Twitch again, but you should be on YouTube. YouTube is where it's at. Yeah. Go to you. Ew. Yeah, Mikey. I love you, Mikey. I'm sorry. I'm just not good with names. I'm just having a day. Welcome back to the show, Meal. But it's been really cold, right? No, like oddly cold, right? Hey, who drinks Bang energy drinks? Right? You don't. You're lying like shit. We drink Rockstars.
Oh, God.
Oh, I love me a Bang.
Okay.
In real life, honestly, at this point, Susan, I'm tortured. Tortured.
It get lonely.
35. Man, I'm getting old, bro. Getting fucking old. Bang energy drink is going bankrupt, and I'll tell you why. Bang energy stories out of Front Office Sports. This one took a minute for me to find, and I think Pepsi got something to do with it. So Bang had went over to Pepsi, and after 6 months, they fell apart. That shit didn't work. Pepsi's a giant fucking distributor. You want to be with Pepsi. Pepsi's like a Walmart. Like, you need them. They're like Amazon. They're huge. You want to be everywhere. But the stories out of Front Office Sports. And just to give you guys a little bit of perspective, Monster, Red Bull, and Rockstar run the energy sector. And I think Monster has like 80% of it, or is it Red Bull? Can y'all Google that real fast? Yeah, that's right. I know. Google, tell me which one's bigger. Pause. Hold on. Wait a minute. Tell me who runs the biggest percentage in energy drinks. I want to say Monster, but it might be Red Bull. Either way, Bang came in like a wrecking ball and took a small percentage, which is pretty big because in the grand scheme of things, they make so much fucking money in energy drinks that even 1% is crazy fucking bread. Pause. Look at you. That's what she said. You so stupid. Do me a favor though. Google that for me and give me the answer. Like, y'all gotta help. Y'all not help. Susan, do you see what I'm talking about here? They're not helping. They don't do a good job. Bang Energy's parent company, Vital Pharmaceuticals, Inc., that's a crazy ass name, has been given a lifeline after it filed for bankruptcy on Bang's 10th year anniversary. Ain't that a bitch? A group of banks to which Bang already owes more than $350 million put up a $100 million credit. Well, that's a fucking generous credit line. Put up a $100 million line of credit for the company that filed on Thursday. A bankruptcy judge said Bang would be able to tap $34 million of the sum. Okay, when you go bankrupt, I know they hold your funds. I'm not really sure how this line of credit would work for this company, but I thought this was interesting. And anybody out there that understands this, can you reach out and like help me understand this a little bit better? Because this is wild. I've never heard anybody doing this. Are they going to buy equity in the company and that's why they're giving them the money? Is that what the judge is going to allow, that they piece it out? This is interesting. The energy drink and fitness supplement company reportedly owes more than $500 million to rival Monster Beverage. Wow. And California juice maker Orange Bang, as well as $115 million to PepsiCo, in which it had an exclusive distribution deal with Bang until the latter terminated it. 8 months. I thought it was 6. 8 months after it signed. Bang in bankruptcy hearings on Thursday. Monster reportedly raised concerns that the loan would hurt lower ranking creditors, and the court papers. My bad. I'm kind of reading this to myself because this is a long ass story, and I don't think this is that interesting to y'all. And the court papers and the company's lawyers address details of finance that could halt the potential bids for Bang. Bang recently lost a false advertising lawsuit. Right. Bang said that they had super creatine and it's supposed to do all types of super shit. There's no such thing. Creatine is a very simple supplement that the body makes, comes from meat. And when you increase it in the body, it'll strengthen your muscles. It'll make them harder and stronger to make you stronger and I guess provide more density in the muscle. But there's no such thing as super creatine. That's bullshit. So they got sued for that. They got sued. That was by Monster. The pair also are in a battle. Oh, yeah. They're in a fucking trademark infringement battle. It's fucking... Hey, Bang is fucked. Why? My biggest question is for anybody out there that will understand this, anybody that's a bankruptcy lawyer, or anybody that understands how companies would go about, I guess, liquidating the company but keeping the brand alive. Is that what's happening? Like, I don't understand what's happening. If they're in so much debt, couldn't Monster just eat them up and say, fuck it, like, we're gonna take our portion of this and we're gonna sell it now? Is that not a thing? I mean, I don't know. Does creatine hold muscle? All right, so Monster, Red Bull got more. Are you making this up or did you really Google it? And it holds water in your muscle? I need to put water in my muscle. My muscles got small since the doctor told me to stop working out. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. It's like, damn, I can't be short and not buff. Like, that's terrible. I need my 6-pack back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, guess who bought? Well, this is hip hop. I don't know. Maybe Diddy bought a weed company. Well, he's investing in one, and it's probably one of the biggest weed brand deals out for $160-something million. Shout out to Diddy.
Okay.
This is big. I love this. Shout out to Puff, bro.
I do it.
Love is loving. He's really doing this thing. That's my baby's names. I got both my baby's names on my chest. See that right there? That's Papa Dio. Stories that are complex. One of the investors behind Elon Musk's Twitter deal has been revealed to be, well, at least allegedly in new reports, Diddy. According to the report from TMZ on Friday, citing sources close to Diddy, he was among the group of investors who ultimately helped the Tesla CEO and SpaceX founder secure the much discussed Twitter takeover. In fact, Diddy is said to have had invested more than $10 million. That's light. Good for him, though. That's a solid investment. For Diddy, the investment-focused update arrives on the same day that he announces and reveals his historic making entry in the cannabis space. That is awesome. Good for Diddy. Like, this is like when Jay-Z put out his shit, Monogram, dope. Now Diddy's in it, dope. Like, this is serious. Cresco Labs and Columbia Care said Friday both companies had signed definite agreements to really, wow, no shit, to divest in New York, Illinois, Massachusetts. That is amazing. And Massachusetts assets to an entity owned by Diddy. Hold on. So Diddy acquires their portfolio from New York, Illinois, Massachusetts, and all their assets, and it's owned now by Diddy? Man, that's dope. I just want a definite agreement to divest New York, Illinois, Massachusetts assets to the entire... Fuck, that's awesome. Per the press release, the move marks not only Diddy's inaugural cannabis investment, but will also, once closed, resulting in the creation of the first minority-owned, vertically integrated, multi-state cannabis operation in the United States. That's hip-hop. That's hip-hop. In quotes, my mission has always been to create opportunities for black entrepreneurs in industries where we've been traditionally denied access, and this acquisition provides the immediate scale and impact needed to create more equitable futures in cannabis, Diddy said. Wall Street Journal. This is a much jargon. The Wall Street Journal, and we'll see him paying as much as $185 million for the companies. Oh, so he's buying them for $185 million. Good for Diddy. He's got the money to do it. This is fucking awesome. The move, according to the press release, will also result in the formation of the largest black-owned cannabis company in the world. Man, that's hip-hop. I definitely think that there is a space for that whole 0-calorie energy drink shit, but I don't think that they did it right at all with Bang. They kind of fucked up. And Bang, it was cute, that whole Bang shit for a little bit, but that definitely got old. All right, we got to talk about credit cards, y'all. I know Fridays I wanted to start talking about money, and credit cards is definitely something that we don't talk about enough, and we need to start talking credit cards and just money in general. Why would you use credit cards? Because you want to build credit. The purpose of building credit is to borrow money from other people. It's a good thing to be trustworthy, and credit is a very easy thing to fuck up and a very easy thing to build. It's just a matter of knowing what you're doing with it. And honestly, to be completely honest, I think the biggest mistake that people make is just not use it. For anybody that makes large amounts of money, you should just use credit cards. You shouldn't even be using debit cards if you don't make large amounts of money. You should take whatever you make per month and pay that on credit card bills. Obviously, you don't want to kill yourself in interest rates, but there's ways to get around that. And the reason why I say use your credit cards for everything is because of the protection it brings. To tell you the truth, if you have a debit card that gets fucked off in one of those machines and somebody steals your information, you're shit out of luck. If you swipe with an Amex somewhere, you have so much security. And I know I'm a Dave Ramsey baby, and I'm going to tell you something. This is my biggest fuck up. Once I learned how to operate my money, I didn't have any credit. So I'm a millionaire with no fucking credit. I look like an idiot. I'm trying to open a furniture store. I got fucking millions of dollars liquid, and they're like, yeah, just use all your money. And I'm telling the bank, no, I want to use your money. And they're telling me I don't have credit. So fuck you. You got to use your money. And if you want to borrow our money, you got to give us one of your houses or something to make sure that we can really trust you. Because we don't care if you make X amount of dollars a month off your funky music. Like, I'm like, no, this is what Ramsey said to do. Just save a bunch of fucking cash. And the bank is like, nah, bro. Hey, in America, you just want to borrow other people's money responsibly. I think another thing that people don't understand is that when you borrow that money, you have to pay it back. Be responsible. There's this weird fucking, oh, it's my money. No, it isn't. If you worked and you borrowed, just pay the shit back. That's simple. Unless it's a stick-up move. It's a whole different situation. You can't have stick-up moves when it comes to credit, though, y'all. So let's talk about this article out of Fortune. And if you out there shopping, just to keep your head, your head on a swivel when you go out there for deals, use your credit card because it'll protect you with warranties. Your phone, TVs, devices, anything of that sort, whatever you buy, your credit card company will protect you and give you a warranty. Trust me, that shit has saved me so many phones. Fortune, there are so many ways to pay things these days. You can even use your phone, use an app, seamlessly pay for an item or two at a store. Two of the other common options that are familiar that we're all too familiar with are credit cards and debit cards. Honestly, if you don't use Apple Pay or some type of digital pay, you're like 500 years behind. Get it together. It's a lot safer. Somebody asked why Walmart doesn't use Apple Pay, because Apple Pay scrambles your transaction by 30 times and Walmart likes to see what you shop. So if you didn't know, when you swipe your card, Walmart gets access to 30 days before and after to watch what you buy so that they can send you certain marketing pieces. That's just how that works. Apple doesn't let them do that. Credit card offers and credit lines that let you borrow against and up to for specific limits. This is a very controversial way for those that want to buy something now and pay for it later. See, the fear in saying shit like that. Is it a controversial way? Yeah, but I think it's time that we try to maybe make better sense of it. You shouldn't use a credit card to buy some shit that you can't afford just because you want it. Like, don't go buying an 80 fucking inch TV if you don't got the bread. Like, that's not how that works. I'm saying take out a credit card with like $1,000 credit limit and pay all your bills up to $1,000, and then take your money from work and put that towards your credit card, and your credit will go through the roof. Okay? As long as you know your dates, as long as you know when it closes and opens, you just got to know how to work that. And we'll get into that. I don't want to do it myself. We're going to have somebody come on the show. We're going to have somebody come on the show because I don't want to get in the show. I might be making this shit up. I don't even know. Debit cards, on the other hand, typically sync up with your checking account and withdraw funds in real time. My bad. At the point of transaction. A debit card is just basically monopoly money. It doesn't do anything. It's pretty terrible for the psyche, and it's fucked up a lot of us when it comes to shopping. Unlike credit cards, you are not borrowing funds, so you don't have to worry about paying anything back. There's no interest, and there's benefits for both. Unfortunately, the bigger protection will come in the money that you borrow as opposed to your money. Your bank does have a protection for your card, your debit card, and your ATM card. The FDIC, I believe, it's up to 250,000, or did it go up to 275? Either way, the FDIC can protect you if your card gets stolen or you do have fraud. But with a credit card, there's way more protections. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Them credit card companies are vicious, and they will fight for you. Why do you want to have credit? Well, I'll explain to you. Right now, I'm buying a house. I'm in the process of purchasing a home. I'm moving in June though, and I know you're thinking, Kasabian, why are you taking so long? Well, as a former realtor, I know it takes about 3 months to purchase a home. From start to finish. That's just how it goes. I'm starting now because I'm trying to lock in rates. I'm trying to really capitalize on these home builders taking a loss. They're going to start offering locked in rates. Like I just saw one that was like 3.5 for 5 years. I'll live in the house for 2 years and sell that shit before you fucking change your AP on me. Or I'll refi. Like, I'm not going to sit on that shit. Like, there's no way. I got grown ass kids. I need a bigger house. I need a 4,000 square foot house now, and then probably in 2 years, 6 or 7. I don't want to see my kids. Far away. But for the example that I'm using about purchasing a home, many people think that you need crazy credit to buy a home. With 620, you can purchase a home. It's a terrible loan, but you can purchase a home. If you rent and you want to get out from having a fucking landlord, go buy that goddamn home with the 620, or buckle down and get your credit score up. It doesn't take much down. There's programs right now where you can take $5,000 to the table and they'll match it with 15. That's your down payment. You can talk to a seller and make them pay for your closing out of the sale. Same thing with the new home buyers. I mean, as an agent, I was hustling for all my clients, and I need that for me now, right? Like, I got to go hustle for me. So I got to go try to negotiate a $30,000 allowance, maybe even more, out of these new home builders to give me some upgrades. I want to hustle a locked in price. I don't even care if it's not fixed, because we'll sell. We'll come up out of that shitty loan, because I just want to take it to get the home now, because prices are still a bit higher than I would like them to be. But I need a bigger home. My son is coming back. I need a bigger house. With the right credit score, though, you can get the right loan. So better loan, better packaging, a better life. Get your credit up. Have strong credit. And hey, listen, it's really as simple as paying your fucking bills. That's the biggest fucking credit tip I can give you. Pay your bills. It's not that hard. The opportunities are amazing. And yes, these credit cards, I know people are like, oh, credit cards no good. Yeah, I've gone on vacation because of credit cards. I've flown around the world because of credit cards. You start to just, you got to use them. They work. I've always heard Dave Ramsey, he always said, oh, nobody ever goes on vacation with credit cards. The fuck we do, motherfucker. We went to Tulum just fine. Thank you. What are you talking about? Like, yeah, I'm going to use it. You think I'm going to say no to a fucking $25,000 vacation getaway? Come on, man. Stop. Anyway. You ain't gonna buy it? What you talking about? What you trying to buy? Hold up, hey. I think my daughter's on. She's playing Fortnite, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't been on the Xbox in like 8 months. Man, maybe one day we'll get back into why I even got on the Xbox. That was because I opened my store. When I had my furniture store, I used to just sit there and play Xbox. You could ask Gilbert. I would play the Xbox until clients would walk in, and then I would pause the game or just like walk away from the game, take care of my clients, make a sale, and then come back and get my Xbox. That's the only reason I even played games, because I opened the store and had shit to do for hours. It was so fucking boring. It was the worst. Man, I've lived many, many lives. Well, that's today's show. think we did a good job. Heartless. How we do? Did I do a good yaps? Good yaps? Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody. It's Friday. I know nobody likes to watch on Fridays. No, I'm sorry. I hope I helped y'all and gave y'all some information, because y'all know what we do here. We drop gems. And when I get Mandy on camera so that we can talk shit, it'll be a great show. Because if y'all heard how she talk, this is going to be great. Oh, man. Man. Always hip hop. I'm gonna go play video games with my friends. My name's Kasabian. Live in the moment, don't live in the past. Be safe, stay dangerous. Lavoe loves you. Wine.
These are my defining moments. I just wanna own it.
I wanna hold on to right now.